Hey all, welcome to ShareTrekc. This is Raj here. Friends, today I'm going to talk about BlueBird Bio because they have reported their Q3 earnings. It took me a while to get around to reading it, and here are my reactions. I have regularly covered BlueBird, so I will not be talking too much. I'll be keeping the video short and to the point, only to the things from the earnings report that stand out to me. With that said, let's get started. Welcome back, friends. First thing I like is that the EPS came in at minus 0.66 as compared to an expectation of minus 0.67. Beating EPS even by a percentage point is positive in my opinion, more so for a cash-strapped company like BlueBird. The revenue estimate of 13.56 million was missed by 8.6% as the revenue came in at 12.392 million. That's almost a million and change short. Especially for a company that already has monetized products in the market, I don't think revenue miss of this magnitude is going to be looked at kindly. But if we combine this data point of revenue with their statement that only 16 Zynteglo patients have been onboarded to date, it seems that Zynteglo is probably not moving as fast as it should. Would this mean weakness for other TDT therapies down the pipe and further slowdown in sales due to competition? I don't know. Maybe we'll find more information in this report as we go ahead. The rollout price of Zynteglo was 2.8 million. So with 16 patients, overall they should have booked around 44.8 million revenue. And Skysona is priced at 3 million and has 6 patients so far. That could help them to get around 18 million. So looking at the quarterly revenue numbers, it's difficult to say if they are collecting full payment on all the patients. But we know that the therapy is selling, but I don't think it's selling as fast as we would have anticipated. They have 29 activated qualified treatment centers, of which 4 can handle both Skysona and CALD, while the rest are for Zynteglo. By end of 2023, they hope to have 40 to 50 activated QTCs, and this is the data I was missing with CRISPR Therapeutics. They haven't provided us that information in their earnings. Now, coming to PDUFA date, Lomecel is scheduled for a December 2023 PDUFA date, and we already spoke about the advanced sale of PRV for 103 million, that is Priority Review Voucher, and this money will help them extend the cash runway a little more. Right now, the cash and cash equivalents are at 227 million at the end of third quarter. And according to BlueBird, it can support their planned operations to the second quarter of 2024. The PRV sale is not included in this amount. So if you add another 103 million on top of this, I think that should safely take them to the third quarter of 2024. That thus delaying equity dilution in the immediate 3 or 4 months that we are looking at. Skysona and Zynteglo revenue for the quarter was 12.4 million as against 100K revenue in the same quarter last year. So this is a huge positive. However, selling, general and administrative expenses were up by 8 million compared to same period in the previous year, whereas R&D expense saw a drop of around 8 million for the same period. So the drop in R&D expenses is a positive thing in my opinion at this point of time because it extends their cash runway. And once Zynteglo, Skysona and all those products start providing more revenue, they can always bump up their R&D. Net loss of 71 million was less by around 5 million from the net loss that it incurred the same quarter in the previous year, which was close to around 76 million. So this is a marginal improvement. And BlueBird has promised some data releases in December that can be a catalyst. And the fear of potential equity dilution will worry the investors and be a bearish influence on this stock price. And while reading their forward statement section, the language around ability to be a viable ongoing concern still remains in there. So I think overall, after reading all this, I feel very bearish. Let's look at the TradingView platform and see how they are doing today. So here we are in the TradingView platform looking at BlueBird Bio, and we'll see that there is a huge drop today as well. I think BlueBird has lost 6.90% of its value. Right now it's at 3.04. It has ended the day at 3.04, and I'm recording this on 9th of November at 5:22 p.m. We have a support line out here at 3.01, which continues to hold back further decreases. The momentum has just dipped below average, slightly below average. MACD is still bullish, but tending towards the signal line to cross over to the bearish section. So it's not looking great out there. However, a death cross has not formed. We are still in the golden cross mode. We have had 2 successive golden crosses. So hopefully BlueBird starts to consolidate a little bit, and then we can be hopeful. Otherwise, we're going to see it break below 3.01 and go further down because equity dilution is a major concern looking at the pace at which Zynteglo and Skysona are selling. Regardless of all these things, the approval of lower sell is going to be a boost because then 103 million will come in. Right now it is contingent on approval of the pediatric portion of lower sell. So once that is approved in December, we can see a slight bump. But right now the market is not liking what it is seeing, so the share price has dropped again. I have around 600 shares of BlueBird. I have been trying to sell covered calls and I couldn't sell the covered calls. So I still have, I think it in the positive at this point of time. My purchase price I think was around 2.5 or something. So it's still looking positive in my portfolio, and I have to make a decision whether I'm going to sell the share and wait for a later time to buy it back, or whether I'm going to sell a covered call for a lesser price and safeguard on the downside. So that's the decision that I have to make. And yeah, that's all I have got to say. I would like to hear from you what you think about BlueBird Bio and whether you have it in your portfolio and what's your strategy. With that, I would like to end this video here. I'll catch up with you in the next video. Bye for now.